welcome back. This is Darius Torana, and we are back on Necromunda Underhive Wars. So, like I said in the last episode, I'm going to be showing you guys what a gang looks like in here when you're just creating a new gang to play. Now, like I said in Necromunda, the tabletop game, you have three classes. There is the champion, or sorry, the leader, the champion, and the ganger. Sorry, there are four classes: leader, champion, ganger, juvie. So the leader is your main dude. He's your most points intensive dude, and he's really strong, and he has extra abilities that let him do different stuff. Your champion is like your leader in training. He's like your next in command. Usually they have access to a little bit better weapons than the rest of the guys, but they are not quite as strong as the leader. The next level is ganger. Usually they have access to some basic equipment, basic armor. They are basically just your run-of-the-mill guys. After that, you have your juves, which are your basically your prospects. They're people that are trying to get into the gang, trying to get fully recognized as gangers, and they are able to usually take like the super basic like pistols, maybe not even take armor. I think most of them actually can't take armor. But yeah, so that's kind of what it looks like. You usually will have like 1,000 points to build a group, and depending on what your group is, so for example, this one is Goliaths. Like a juvie, I think is worth like 30 points in the Goliaths. I'm pulling that number out of my butt, I'm not gonna lie, but I do believe it is somewhere around there, where they just are really cheap. Now, over here you have Cawdor. I don't have the DLC for it, but you have Cawdor. They have, I think their gangers are like, or their juves are like 15 points. You can take a ton of them. Like, they are just super duper cheap. That's where I feel like this game and also Mordheim both fall short. So in Mordheim, it has the customization that I was looking for in a game, but it has similar stuff to this, where in the tabletop, each of the guys is assigned a point value, and like I think ratkin are very cheap. You bring a lot of them, but in the video game, your force will look identical to your opponent's force with number of people you have. So you'll each have one leader. If you bring two champions, they're bringing two champions. If you bring one champion and four guys, they're bringing one champion and four guys. If you're bringing one of the big brute guys, they're bringing a big brute guy. So I don't like that about either of these games. I think that they really fell short on being able to diversify what the individualistic groups look like. Now, that being said, they definitely have other cool things. So I'm going to build House Orlok. They are, as it says, they are expert miners who extract and refine the resources of ages past. They control and fiercely defend the vast transport networks between Necromunda's hive cities. They have a special perk of cheaper disengages after using range skills. They have cheaper overwatches, and it lasts until the end of the turn. They get extra ranged aptitude and max ranged aptitude. They get extra agility, and they get extra alertness. So they're all around pretty good. Now, you can either choose a starter gang or a custom gang. That being said, over here, House Lore, they're known throughout Necromunda as the House of Iron, an industrial superpower fueled by countless ore mines and stranglehold monopoly of the convoys serving in the ferrous slag heaps that lie out in the barren and dangerous ash wastes. To the other houses, Orlok seems as unified as a clenched fist, its members organized, well equipped, and utterly united in purpose. Their men and women walking proud and tall through the smoke clogged hallways of the House of Iron. Orlok gangers have risen above the brutal drudgery of serfdom and claimed a life of violence and personal freedom in its stead. They rely on sturdy weapons and strong fighting spirit born from the house's us against them philosophy. That being said, with they are the kind of like the starter gang for the tabletop. They are an all-around gang. They have good melee and ranged skills. They have they're kind of an all-around, gang. I am going to do a custom gang, and let's go ahead. I like trail rations. All right, gang's name is going to be Trail Rations. You can type in a name if you want. I just didn't feel like doing it. What this episode is going to be is I'm going to be showing you the gang creation, and then I'll do a mission. So right now, Valid Crew is required to enter a mission, so confirm. So what we need to do is we need to go to crew management. So, as you can see down at the bottom, it says Reserve 2, Reserve 1, and Crew. Crew is your main group. Reserve List 1 and 2 are your kind of backups. So, Recruitment is square. So, for my leader, and this I do like, so you can pick any class for your leader. So, we've got the Deadeye. That is your sniper class. They are fast. They are able to do just all sorts of things. Now, I'm going through all of these. All of the races, I guess, are different gangs. They all have these groups, which again is a detriment, I feel like, to the game because it doesn't give you enough of the ability to do stuff. So these guys have cheaper overwatches. They grapple. I actually really like using these guys as my leaders for everyone except for the Goliaths. The Goliaths, I don't like using them as my leaders simply due to the fact that I like to build much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Flavorful. So I like to do Brawler for Goliath leaders. Now, that being said, I'm not going to do the Deadeye. I'm going to do a Heavy. And then you have XP is the number of points that it's going to take. So we're going to start with the leader, obviously. So right now, some fighters possess the ability to inspire and rally others through bloody maelstrom of battle. Of these, only the most cunning, ruthless, and lucky ones will rise to become leaders. An instrumental and extremely high-risk position at the very top of the gang's hierarchy. So we use experience to buy upgrades for fighters and stats. But the higher cost is the N, actually, which is up on the top right up there. Wait. Yeah, top right. Sorry, I don't know left and right very well. So we are going to go with that one. We are going to name... I want my leader to be male. I love the fact that it changed his name to Jowl, and I'm going to keep that. Alright, so we got different faces. We're going to go with that one. And face details. I don't feel like it's changing all that terribly much, so we're just going to go with that. So we got traits. So he currently has athletic, which gives him +3 max strength and +3 strength. I'm going to switch it to toughness. Stoic. Um, I'm going to put it as observant, I think. However, you also can do curious, which gives you one of each, clever, which gives you intelligence, and willpower, which gives you, stoic, which gives you willpower. And then disciplined, again, same type of thing. Accuracy, melee prowess, ranged aptitude, or a little of each. I am going to do ranged aptitude to make him more likely to hit. So now you can see on the other side, agility, strength, toughness, willpower, intelligence, alertness, melee prowess, ranged aptitude, and accuracy. Now, up here, it doesn't look like I can change his equipment to start off with. So he just is going to come in with the autocannon, which is a good weapon. So we're going to hire him. Now we're down to 500. We need at least 3 people. So back to recruitment. We are going to get a... What is a servo tech? I feel like this one is a newer thing. I don't remember servo techs when I played last time, but that might just be me. I'm going to get a brawler as my champion. However, I can't afford a champion. So I'm going to have juvies. That's what I have to have. Okay, so that's, again, a difference. I think you have to have a champion, at least one champion in the tabletop. But we're going to go with a female. Hold on. I don't know how to get rid of that massive axe from there. Alright, so I can't really see what she looks like because that's in the way. There we go. We are going to go with strength. We are going to go with alertness again. And we are going to go with melee prowess. And we are going to hire. Okay, so we're to 350 now. We are going to once again, and this time we're going to get a Deadeye. We are going to get another male. We're going to do, we're just going to do agility. We're going to do alertness, and we're going to do calculated. Yeah. And hire that one. Okay. So we now have a big enough crew to be able to take on a mission. I can hire one more to be able to... I would use the rest of my money. I'm going to hold off just in case somebody dies and I lose the mission, though. So... Oh, and do I not have a valid crew? Alright, so we are going to look at these. So we've got 3 shifts, 10 experience per battle, 2 enemies as gangs. Enemy crew ratings are 900, which mine's 990 right now. Gang size is 3 fighters. Oh, okay, okay. So this is where I was wrong. I thought it matched it. It doesn't in this one. In Mordheim it does match, but the enemies will be stronger than you if you go into harder difficulties. It looks like these ones actually have a different number of fighters than me, which is super cool. Okay, do like that. Definitely like that. I don't like the fact that they get up to 8 fighters and I can only have 5, but whatever. But we're going to just do the easy one. Now, we have faculties, or facilities, I mean. So each battle, fighters gain an extra 5 experience. Each shift, I get an extra 1 to 2 concoctions. And each shift, I get an extra 20 to 35 money. Gain armors. Reduce the cost of hiring fighters, which honestly I probably should have done this before starting hiring everybody. And medical lab. I think I'm going to do the gambling den and the training ground. I've got some infamy points. Successful clan request will grant a loot casket. Provides a reward casket. Provides a reward casket, and we're going to do that one. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Elite training. We'll call it from there. All right. So now we have mission briefs. So secret fortified location where gang stores its salvage resources. So that's my HQ. Round limit is 6. And we are looking for seeds. So we just need to pick up stuff. And this one is salvage caskets. So we're going to do the seed one. Let's see where, this is another cool part. So I am like they did not fight me there. And I really like that about this game is because there's 2 other enemies, they will go somewhere else potentially. So neither of them lost any fighters. Mission was undertaken by those 2. Both of them did power up a little bit, so that's kind of crappy, but that's okay. Clan request, defeat Deadeyes. I have to kill the sniper types. I got full everything. No contest for me. Now, that being said, if one of them had gone there, I would have had to fight the crew there. And if both of them had gone there, then it would have been a 3-way fight, which again, is very cool, and I really like how they did it. So we still get experience because I had all those extra things. I get even more experience. So again, very cool. Where'd this guy come from? I didn't hire him, did I? Okay, we're gonna pop into crew management. Where did that guy come from? Yep, okay. Gang customization. Oh, yeah, that's right. And you can customize what your gang looks like. I'll probably do that later on. I'm not going to do it right now. I do want to look at these, though. So, as you can see, experience cost of increasing these is next to the thing. At the top underneath his name is where my experience is at. I am going to increase that by 1 and confirm. I also could have come and bought skills if I wanted to, but at the moment I wasn't really caring that much about the skills. go. Okay. This guy's got a lot of experience. Why does he have so much experience? Who is this guy? Alright, so he's not rank 1 yet, so I cannot buy any skills for him yet. So we're going to pop his toughness up. I'm just going to max his toughness. And then we're going to do some ranged aptitude and some accuracy. Okay, he's ranked up. So he now is a competent juvie and an associate juvie. Okay, cool. So I now can buy skills later on with him once I get more experience. She has 26 experience, costs 7, so we are going to bump her strength up to, bump her melee prowess up 1, and she ranks up. And then him, we're going to bump his ranged aptitude up 2, see if that ranks him up. It does. We'll see if I can afford a skill with him. I cannot. Okay. But we're going to save up the experience so that I can later on. Now, operations. So now we've got retrieval machine parts, retrieval cask. We are going to go with the machine parts. Alright, everybody went to that mission. So, there we go. Let's see how much time we've got left in this episode. Alright, we're only 20 minutes in. Kind of wanted to keep these episodes shorter, but I mean, we haven't done any combat or anything yet. We've just done learning stuff. So let's go ahead and do some combat for this episode. After we do this one, we are going to go back to doing the missions, like the storyline missions. Okay, gather machine parts. Gather the toolbox. Gather the salvage casket. Loot caskets. Extraction zones. Deployment points. Alright. So they deployed someone first. I am going to deploy... I think I'm going to deploy down at the bottom. It puts me in a slight disadvantage combat-wise, but the point of the thing is not to necessarily kill all your opponents. Yes, that will make completing the mission easier, but actually, I'm going to put my sniper up here. It will make completing the mission easier, but the point is to complete the mission. And the mission is to get machine parts and optionally the toolbox. So, starting off, I would like to get this one first. Potentially was a bad idea to run him first, but we are, because I can't actually shoot anyone that hasn't moved yet. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to do an Overwatch shot. Now they're moving there. Now this is one of those, I want to kill them to get my clan guild thing done. So that's a side objective that I need to do because I need to kill 8 of those guys. Now this one is not. I don't know what all of the little things mean. It's either like a saboteur or something. I always forget to make sure to look what those are. I know that the little one that looks like a hook is the Deadeye though. Ooh. Alright. Next up, we're going to do you. Okay, so we're going second this time. Where are they going? I will say sometimes the AI in this game is really stupid. Alright. Now, I'm wanting to look for these boxes. Stunned? Why? There we go. Alright. Ooh, that's bad. So, I just put my dude right next to an enemy and they're stunned. So that was a bad choice. So what ambush does is it's like Overwatch, except for you charge at the enemy with your melee weapon. So what we're gonna do is, because I know the other guy has moved already, I'm gonna go and try and kind of take him out with my heavy gunner. I'm not great at fighting multiple people, but it is everybody against everybody, so they'll be fighting each other too, as long as they meet on the field of battle. Alright. So... we've got 50 of 60. And let's see here. What does this do? Gives more MP. Gives more AP. Okay. So I'm only going to get to shoot once. So we want to make it count. Alright, so you can see what like the armor levels of each of these guys have if you're doing the aiming. And it looks like the head, I would have the most armor penetration because there's 0% armor. But on the torso, I've got a 95% chance to hit. This is a lot of small shots, so I feel like that's going to be the best thing to do. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and kneel. Even though I'm not behind cover, it still will make me a little bit harder to hit. And that was my worry. I need to find an extraction zone for them. Alright, I've only got one guy left. Yeah, I don't remember that class. I wonder if that's new. Alright, so this is a melee dude. So we're gonna go... Alright, so it looks like I'm fighting 2 Escher people. So the one who shot me is not on the same team as the other one who's down there. You can tell because their shields were different colors. That was not who I wanted to charge at, but okay. Ooh, I stunned him. They can recover the stun right now, but it does take AP to do it. Alright, we are going to start with them. That kind of sucks, but that's alright. That was nice. They took the shot for me. However, then set my person on fire, so less nice. Now I can drop these things to go other places and to do stuff, but we are going to see what we can find for an extraction zone. Is there one close to me? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Is there at least one down here? Yes. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Alright, now we're going to go here. So we can see there's a red person there, red person there. So we're going to want to try to cut these people off. So, one of the special ability... Oh, I guess I don't have that ability yet. That's weird. I was going to say, one of the special abilities is to be able to use a little extendo launcher in places, but I guess I don't have that ability yet. Yep, we can shoot twice. Oops. That's why you always want to make sure that you're shooting at the right stuff. honestly kind of surprised they ran past my guy. Okay, so that's their leader. They disengaged. Where are they going? Oof. Okay. So they've got an auto pistol and a las pistol. Las pistols are very reliable, but only shoot once and they generally do weaker damage. Auto pistols are a little less reliable, but they hit multiple times and do a little more damage. Alright. I would like to work on... Let's stand up. I'd like to work on you. I am going to... should be able to shoot twice. And my gun is almost jammed. You can see at the bottom I have infinite ammo, but my jam meter is pretty high. So we're going to use the rest of my repair, or my AP, to do a repair. And then we're going to move and end. And that's the end of Lordy. Kinda sucks, but that's life sometimes. Okay, they're just... oh, they're using Overwatch first for some reason. Okay. Now, I need to be the one to get the final shot on those guys, so... Interesting. Shock attack does decent damage. So, let me see if I can get... Jeez, okay. Let me see if I can get over to that person. I'm going to be able to. Sweet. So, both hands. Probably shouldn't have done both hands, but it didn't end up mattering. So now, this does matter here, because I now can get free stuff, basically. And we'll enter. Alright, so now 2 of the teams have lost people. So, there's only 4 rounds remaining. We're going to go with my sniper. I'm surprised they didn't pick those up. So they are not going for the mission at all, which is strange. Even if, so at the end of this, if you, like, even if you are winning or you've even killed the whole team. It doesn't matter if you haven't completed the mission, you're still failing the mission. So, like, you have to focus on the mission, which is weird that these guys aren't focusing at all on the mission. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do... Oh, what's this? Send to loot casket. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'd like to jump down. There we go. But I don't want to use that much movement to do it. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to just use this. This was a bad place to end up. Wow, they are really ignoring that stuff. Oh, is she gonna... No? Huh. Alright. That works for me. It's crazy to me that they're just completely ignoring the objective. I should be able to get 2 shots, so we're just going to do a regular shot. And then tactical, entrenched. That gives me more AP. And, oh, I can do an aim shot. Wow, 1 HP left. Really? That's frustrating. Actually, hold on. I do want to do a search there. And we're going to put that in my backpack. Let's go finish you off. Switch hands. And we will get this stuff. Actually, I probably should have. In fact, I'm going to equip one of those pistols. I do like that you can switch your equipment in the middle of the game if you find something better. Alright, I think blue has lost 2 people now, actually. No, red lost 1 and blue lost 1. There we go. Now people are starting to not ignore stuff anymore. There should be an exit on both sides, right? Apparently not. Okay. Dang. This is... I'm trying to find a good place to ascend to, and I can't. Alright, we'll hold off on ascension, I guess. We'll just intern there. I have a feeling they'll probably go finish off that person. Or not. And they're gonna walk around my guy? Okay. Where are they going? That was weird. Why? That was really weird. That was such a roundabout way to attack somebody. These are such weird ways to attack people. Okay, let's see here. Damn. Excessively rude. Yep, so blue has lost 2 people. Oh, I'm first. That's weird. Alright, let's see here. Red has lost 1. So if we want the advantage of numbers, I need to take out another red person. That's my guy. Alright. So that is going to be my best bet right there, I feel like. We've got... Am I going to be able to do another shot? Probably not. So I want to make this one count. And we've got a 100% chance to hit the head. And... we are going to start off with this one. Okay. Another interesting decision in my opinion, but okay. We're going to kill the barricade. Go. Prepare the jam. Trenched. So we have enough for a shot, or I can order an attack or planning. I'm going to do the shot. Okay, so we are almost reaching an hour for this, but you guys have seen the gameplay and stuff. So we'll go ahead and end the episode here. Simply due to the fact that, like I said, I'm on PlayStation, and PlayStation only allows me to record for an hour, and I'm wanting to keep these episodes shorter, and this one has definitely not been shorter. So, that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, slap a like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep on surviving.